Hello guys, this is Epsypt again with a new video. Today I'm gonna bring you 3 options that you have for streaming or for example for a conference call if you are meeting with your boss. With these times of COVID, we need to choose which webcam we will buy. Maybe some of you have already bought webcam is not certified and want to buy another. These are my 3 options. Okay, my first option is the C920S. The difference between the C9020 and the C9020S, which is this one, is that she is capable of giving you 60 frames per second when you are in full HD, which is nice because you see a smooth video when you are recording or streaming. Then you have the second option, which is the Brio 4K camera. It gives you 30 frames per second, but the big difference between this camera and the C20 it's that she's capable of giving you a FOV view, wide angle of 90 degrees. This is really awesome, but the problem here is that you will pay the double of the money for this one, okay? Comparing with this one, with the C920. For last, my option will go for the Camlink of Elgato. You connect this with the HDMI, you connect this to USB of the computer, and you connect an HDMI camera like this one that I'm recording now, because there's better, there's worse. This will be the only thing that you need to know is this is a fixed price. I'm going to put a link in the description, then you choose which type of camera you're going to use. I'm going to use this one because I think she's got a great image quality, and we're going to compare with the Brio and the C920. This is the record that you are seeing, the 3 examples that I'm going to show you. What you are seeing now is my image from Camlink, which is connected to my GH5 camera. Okay, so this is what you get, the image. So this image you can always change in the camera. Okay, you have all the definitions, ISO, shutter speed, aperture. You can define everything right on the hardware, I mean in the camera. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is the difference between C920 and the Brio. It's this that you have. This is the C920 image. As you can see, it's not bad, it's a great image. It's in front of me, and Brio it's almost up of this webcam, but usually this is the kind of light that I've used for my streams and my position of the cameras. Okay, so because I'm playing and I can always see my second monitor like this. Logitech. Okay, this, as you can see, a wide angle you have here. You can put 2 people here and you can see them without any problems. That's the big difference between these, and it's much more close. The wide angle is much more short, so you cannot see so much. Why the Brio is great? Because it gives you a wide image of where you are. If you can have the webcam close to you and still have a wide angle of view. I'm gonna opening here my Logitech Capture software, so that you can see what we can do with these 2 cameras. You have a lot of definitions that you can change. For example, in the Brio I usually use Full HD images with a wide angle because it returns 60 frames per second, and this is great because you've got a smooth image. Here you go, you got here the Brio 4K, you got all the definitions, white balance, autofocus, image settings, flickering. If you have, for example, light that is not anti-flickering, you will see blinking in the image, and you can, for example, change the hertz of the image so that you can avoid the anti-flickering. Anyhow, this is the wide angle that I was telling you. You've got 90 degrees, but you can change for 78, which is the same as, you see, 920. This is the widest range you can have on C920. Difference between this C920 as for the normal, you've got here 60 frames per second. This is really important because when you are doing a stream, you have a very much smooth image of your on your camera, and you can see, for example, when I'm doing this at 30 frames, it's much more, you cannot see it. As you can see, you see it's not so smooth. The image is not so smooth. I don't know if you see the difference, but there's a lot of difference from 60 to 30. So as you can see in my 920, you too have a lot of properties that you can change, customize your white balance, or you can put auto. You can customize the autofocus, as you can see. You've got a lot of changes that you can make for example, now I've changed the white balance and this is awful, man. Okay, this is 520, I think, yeah. So you can define everything here, but the basically things that I want to show you is that there's difference in between the cameras. That's why you pay, for example, for the Brio you pay the double. I mean, if you want a wide angle, you pay the double for this camera. And there's other different. Look at my image, as you can see here on top of my eyes, my brownies. My image on the Brio at Full HD, it's got more definition than the 920. I don't know if you can see the difference, but there's difference between one and other. Okay, you've got more detail on Brio. That's my opinion. Now let's check another thing. Let's check, for example, the difference between the sounds. You're gonna hear each sound of each webcam so that you can choose which one is best for you. Just tell me in the comments for you what was the best. I'm gonna change this. This is the sound directly from my record camera that is connected to Camlink. Now I'm gonna change to 920. This is the sound of 920 that you are seeing and you are hearing. 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. This is the sound you get. And now I'm gonna change to Brio 4K. This is the sound you have on Brio 4K. 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Let's go again to 920. 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, back to Camlink. And this is the sound you've got for my microphone. So guys, just leave me in the comments what was the best for you, what webcam you have, if you have any camera of these ones, if you for you what's the best option. If you got more options, leave me in the comments. I will be glad to see it. Tell me which for you, what was the best sound for you, and you know, hope you liked the video, hope everything is fine with you. And as always, my friends, bye bye and see you soon.